regarding intervention or what the West should do, I think, yes, I mean, in an ideal situation, I would agree that humanitarian corridors, safe zones, you name it, no-fly zones, brilliant, but it's never going to happen. And it's never going to happen because I think the United States has reached the conclusion that a choice to topple Bashar al-Assad, and let's be quite clear, I mean, if the United States, NATO gets involved, I think the regime will crumble very quickly. But a quick crumbling of the regime, or the quick collapse of the regime, will inevitably lead to a prolonged Lebanon-style civil war, because, and potentially the partition of Syria. And this is a very real prospect, by the way. So,
should we interpret you saying that as meaning that you're urging us to be careful what we wish for, in a way? Are you saying that if the regime collapses, it's not wholly a good thing?
Well, to be realistic, even if the regime collapse, look, the regime probably has about 2 million hardcore supporters. And again, I'm being very realistic and very honest with you. The regime does have those people. And those I mean, Gaddafi didn't have 2 million people, hardcore supporters, nor did Mubarak, but Bashar al-Assad does, and that's the primary reason why he's still in power. And those 2 million people aren't simply going to go away. They're going to stay in Syria. They're probably going to fight, they're going to reinforce their own areas, and they're probably going to, fight against the central government, whoever takes control in Damascus. So, we have to be realistic about this. What can be done immediately? I think the West can, perhaps through the Qataris and the Saudis, for instance, they can support local military councils, and they are being set up to organize the Free Syrian Army on a local level. They can support those people. The problem is the Jordanians and the Turks won't allow arms in. They won't even allow humanitarian aid through their border. So this is a big logistical problem. You can pay FSA fighters salaries, but I mean, I don't see how that's going to help. You need weapons.
So,
and particular type of weapons.
Okay, so we're coming to the chase here. The proposal you would support is the same as Roger Cohen's, arming the opposition.
Yeah, I mean, look, as long as Bashar al-Assad believes that he can win militarily, and at the moment he does believe he can win militarily, then there will be no political solution. And ultimately, there has to be a political solution. There can be no other solution. So it's about forcing Bashar al-Assad to sit on the negotiating table.
And he'll only do that if he faces an armed opposition that could seriously fight him at least to a stalemate.
Absolutely.
Okay.